see once it starts here.
Is this thing on?
All right, wait.
Are we live?
We live.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I think the old teaser done.
yeah.
We're
Hey
live.
guys, we came here to tell you guys we told you so, right?
No, we didn't just told you so. We called that shit.
Called it a while ago.
Yeah,
Called
no.
it since what? Episode 3.
Yeah, no, it got bad. This week
Yeah.
was a bloodbath. The past 2 weeks, really. has
Crypto
been-
definitely took the major hit.
Yeah.
R.I.P. me.
Hey, my stuff dipped. The stock market dipped as well.
Right.
Right, they both took a bit of a bloodbath. Honestly, everything had a bloodbath. This was a bloodbath overall. There was no safe haven.
No.
No gold,
Gold
silver.
crash, silver,
Everything.
yep, everything crashed. I knew that was gonna crash though.
I think the only thing that
Wow.
was actually safe was dollars.
What gold is back at what like
ETH is about to go under 2K.
It's under 2K
yeah, I
right
know
now.
it is.
No, it's at 2K exactly.
Then it went back up. It was under 2K like when I
Crazy.
last checked it.
What silver went back down to like $80.
Yep.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yep.
I saw they dipped and they like bouncing it now, but yeah, it's definitely something. I guess we could start on crypto. You guys want?
I mean, yeah, it's a.
So
Good
the cycle theory remains true. The only thing that can be guaranteed in crypto is that the cycle theory is undefeated.
This is true.
We're going into a crypto market, bear market.
Yep.
Let's see predictions. What did we say? We were saying between 50 and 60K bottom, right?
I'm calling 35 to 40K.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 40 to 50 now. What about you, Harley?
I think it depends how long they can hold at 60, but I think at the bottom is going to be 40.
I mean, we're at 70
Oh.
right now. We're at 70
But it
flat.
bottomed at
Exactly.
63, I think.
Yeah.
So
Last cycle it topped out at 69.
they're fighting though. They're fighting to keep in the 60s
Oh yeah,
range,
they're always fighting.
right? And
Hell, they had to fight to get above 70 this cycle. Took a while.
no. I mean, they
That's-
fought all their might to get to 96K before it crashed. Right? So,
And look how hard we fought to get to 125. It was a
Yeah,
battle.
no,
But
I
you
mean-
gotta think, going from look, it bottomed out at 15K last
we
cycle.
didn't fight hard to get to 125. The institutions that bought in that skyrocketed it.
Yeah, exactly. We went from bottom of 15K about, up to 125. That's how much of a leap is that?
Pretty big.
But you know,
that's
the
pretty
dip's
good.
really the old, like
That's like
long-term
what, a
whales.
5-6x?
Long-term whales were holding and selling. Like the long-term holders in whales, they've been selling. That's really what's been
Well,
driving
a lot
the,
of them are like
the crash.
so a lot of whales are also like really anti-government, and you'll see a lot in like government wants to get into Bitcoin now, not just like U.S. like other governments, and a lot of them are like, no, they'd rather see Bitcoin go to zero than have government be in it. They don't even care. These people are like anarchists. So these are people that were like on Bitcoin during like Tor, like the Onion, like dark web.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I
but
wonder
accor-
how many billionaire criminals there are out there just
Yeah, but
you
like
know, that made their
according
money on the
according to
onion.
your logic at that point, is who cares if they sell because someone else is just gonna buy it up.
Well,
Yeah.
it's buy and sell pressure. So these whales have enough the ability to do a sale pressure that
Mhm.
it'll crash the price, and people fear sell too.
Yeah,
So other people will sell, and they're probably friends or like at least have one other whale. Like one, it's probably not one whale on its own. It's probably like if it does sell, like at least two whales.
Well, there is countries that where their central banks have Bitcoin mining operations.
exactly.
So I mean, I think the game plan's always been the same. Like here on out, like what do you do? Well, I mean, this cycle's really been eye opening for me because this is like the third cycle I've been following,
Right.
and like just seeing how Bitcoin halves when it's supposed to, it pumps when it's supposed to, and
Yep.
dumps. Like that's the only thing that's
Yep.
been really shown to be proven in crypto. Like the cycle is undefeated. So what does that mean? Well, I'm gonna just follow the same strategy that I did last bear market, right? Like I lost a lot during this crash, but I'm still net positive from all the money I put in crypto because I started buying Bitcoin back in 2022, 2023 when it went down to like 15. It was like down to 15.9, like 16K or a
Mhm.
bottom. And I bought it at like 16, I bought it at like 20, 25, and then, and I just been buying that whole entire dip. And I bought everything in that dip, even stocks too, like tech companies and Meta and Nvidia, all of that. But and I think the same thing happens now with crypto. You just as it goes down, you keep buying. And statistically, I mean, the bottom of the bear market, like really where things hit the bottom, is usually I say like a year and a half out from the top when the crash started.
Right.
So that's what I'd probably say. I would just
2028.
like dollar cost average for the next 2 years.
Yep.
And then, I'd say probably 250K Bitcoin next cycle.
I'd give it at
Yeah.
least a year to let everyone get shaken out. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
Yeah.
because you never know.
Let it
Like,
bottom out.
you never know how long a bear and
The
because like
cycle holds, bro. The
You
cycle
don't
no,
believe
is
the cycle,
proven.
Harley?
no, it's not. I don't believe in the cycle. It always still be affected by the basic market, like how market works.
So you
right?
don't believe in the crypto
Yeah, that's what
cycle?
I'm
I
hearing.
never said I don't believe in the crypto cycle. Obviously, things have bear and bull markets, but it's also always affected by supply and demand, right? Versus buying and selling. That's always a thing. When you have larger institutions buying it, look, do you know guys even why it crashed so hard? It's all over the news. All the ETF people who were bought into the ETFs that were holding crypto, they all panic sold. Then
Right.
guess what? It crashed. Those
Right.
hundreds of millions of billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin just sold
Well,
like that.
well, I'm looking at like the levels at where they started buying. The institutions didn't start buying in until we were over 30,000. Because I remember at the beginning of this cycle, that was the fight, going from 25 to consistently stay over 30,000.
I'm pretty sure the largest holder of Bitcoin is MicroStrategy.
That's why I say the floor,
No, I
the
don't- Are
the
they?
real support for this cycle is like 35K.
MicroStrategy
That's what I think.
owned it like at 16K.
No, I don't think it could go down that low.
I believe so.
No way.
If you believe in the cycle,
not
70
Not
to 80%
35K,
drop.
I don't think.
No, because again, it's supply and demand. You can't
Yeah, like
you
but
can
that
have
is the point.
similar. There's patterns, right? But it doesn't mean it's exactly the same. It's not. It's not how the market works. That's not how math works.
That's fine, but I believe between 35,000 and 40,000 is the bottom.
If it
for this
goes
cycle.
below 40K, it's not. I don't. I think Bitcoin's not reaching 250 next cycle.
I believe the bit. Well, let's see. What's 30K? What's Okay,
Actually, if it goes to 30K,
okay, from 35,000,
that means it's actually really bad.
No, I definitely think it'll hit 200K.
what's a 5x from 35K? That would
I
be.
don't know, 35 times
Like
5.
190.
Yeah, I'm not
200.
good at math.
Let me get
Like
that.
a
Yeah,
hundred. Like a hundred.
Isn't it 35 times 5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 180 or something like that.
So
That's the next cycle.
175,000.
Yeah, I can see that being the next top, like 200K.
No, it's not worth it then. People are not going to want it anymore.
Sure, you say that.
Well, they're
I say
not.
200. I mean, it really
Listen,
doesn't matter, honestly.
If I went all in at $16,000 and $20,000 and I sold off with a 5x, I'd be happy. If you actually rode the cycle and you did that, you'd be happy right now. There would be no complaints.
Yeah, I mean that it's
Exactly.
possible. That's what I'm saying. You know, like
exactly.
as Bitcoin comes down in like the next year,
Right.
dollar cost average, and then when it's about a year from now and it's really in the gutter, and nobody wants to talk about it,
Yep.
buy a lump sum,
Yep.
and then as it starts to recover, you can dollar cost average a little bit more on the way up,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna do that.
Yep.
That's what I'm gonna
I'm
do.
gonna wait. I mean, I don't think you should try timing it all at once. I think you
No.
could probably wait a couple months before starting the dollar cost average. Right. I would say wait till.
The end
I
of
don't
the
know,
year.
You could probably see where it is at the end of summer
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like closer to the end of the year,
because
I'd wait till around like
there are still
no-
institutional holdings.
like October-ish.
MicroStrategy is the only one that's saying they're not
Wait
going
to
to
see
sell.
what they're gonna do at the end of the fiscal year. That'll let you know what's really gonna happen.
Fiscal year's like October.
Has
October, that's why I
MicroStrategy
said wait
sold
till the end
any?
of the year.
No,
Not a single.
they said they'll
Bitcoin?
buy more.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. But
Actually, they're probably the reason why it's still up right now.
Well, I mean, remember we saw the stock?
no, no.
oh, MicroStrategy.
Oh
Yeah.
my lord.
They're,
Man.
Well, hell, when the halving first started, they were selling off a bunch. I think it was either right before or right after the halving. MicroStrategies was they were dumping like crazy,
no, they sold it when it was like over 100.
or like yeah. Well, no. They were dumping before. It at like maybe like 70, 80K. They were taking a bunch of profit. Because I
What
remember,
they bought in was like 16K.
yeah, they were buying it way before that. But
No, I think
they
his
were
average
definitely-
cost. No, I think the average cost was like 30 something because he bought a lot on the way up in 2020, 2021. He was buying a lot on the way up.
Makes
And then
sense.
this dip in 2022, the bear market, he managed to buy more and lower his cost to about like the 30s
Yeah.
per Bitcoin.
That's why 70.
That's where I am at. My average for cost for for Bitcoin is around like 20 something 30,000.
That's good.
So
Yeah, you're never going in the red.
I'm still 2x.
Yeah, you're never going.
Sorry
in
for
the red,
coughing,
dude.
guys. I'm just getting over a little cold. I have a, you know.
Got the
That's why we didn't go
the
next
Rugrats.
last week.
That's what they call them, the Rugrats.
I don't know. I just think
But yeah.
I don't know. I think if Bitcoin dips to below 40, it's not a good sign for it. Because once something becomes more mainstream, the rules are a little bit different. Like you can say the baseness of like the cycle. I'm not gonna deny the cycle, but the cycle is
They
everything.
literally say that every single cycle. This cycle is different. There's way more.
No.
They said that
institutional-
last cycle.
Every
Last
single
cycle was the
fucking-
super cycle.
the
Last
every
cycle.
cycle.
No, 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 no. That's
blow
not.
off
No, no, no.
top.
That's just
Super
that's
cycle.
bullshit
blow
right there.
off
The
top.
last cycle,
Too many
the last
institutions.
cycle did
Oh.
not have ETFs backing it. It did not have any of the stuff backing. No,
Like you said,
that's
they already
drastically different.
they already panic sold, right?
Yeah, they
So-
crashed the price.
Yeah, and so guess what? Retail is going to do the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying is once
What's gonna
once it's
stop
more
retail?
mainstream,
Yeah, but
Right.
Retail has
Yeah.
already sold a lot.
Right. If,
Yeah.
if
Retail's already sold
institutions
off.
already sold off, why would retail hold on? Besides the whales that have been in
But
since.
here's the
2000.
thing: the institutions that are selling off aren't really selling off.
yeah. So,
The ETFs that they buy, they have to sell because
Right.
they have a spot ETF. So whatever their shares are needs to be 1 to whatever ratio to Bitcoin, right?
Right.
So it follows the spot price of Bitcoin. Excuse me. So when you see the prices go down, they have to sell off in the ETFs. Like it goes by the demand of their holders, by the customers.
Right.
So I'm sure BlackRock owns Bitcoin in their own personal wallets, or own vaults, or whatever. But as far as the ETFs go, they have to buy and sell based off of customer demand. But there's plenty of institutions that personally hold in their in their own wallets. Those are the ones that are not really selling. If
Right.
anything, they're buying more.
I would say look at whatever price they started going in heavy. That's where the floor is.
Well, the institutions really started
they need
going
to keep
in
buying more.
around 60. The institutions really started coming in around 50, 60,000.
Right. That's why I said it might dip to like 35.
Maybe
40.
like the early birds got in
I
at like
believe it.
30, right?
Right.
Or maybe even lower, but
I think that's where the floor is.
I don't think 30, dude. I really don't.
Because
think 30.
there was a real fight to get the 35K. Bro.
Institutions
was
are
a
not going
fight
to allow
to get there.
themselves to be down 50%, dude.
yeah, no, I mean, I would say probably 40, 50 between there.
Yeah.
I mean, we did touch 50 briefly. We touched 59 like last week.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
At
Boom.
I'm
It's
not,
not
saying, I'm
reaching
not
30,
saying
dude.
it's gonna stay at 35, but I believe there will be at least one wick, one candle, 35K,
No.
36,
I
35K.
genuinely think institutions, as soon
They're-
as it
they're-
goes below 60, first of all, they're probably buying now, but as soon as it
Are
goes
you gonna
below
buy a leap for Bitcoin on
60,
any?
you can't, you can't
yeah,
buy
you
it
can.
on Bitcoin.
Yeah, you can.
Not, I'm not gonna do an
On
ETF.
iBit, you can do it.
I'm not gonna do ETFs
Why?
because I'm not gonna do ETF. No. If I do leaps, I'm doing it on an individual.
You
stock.
wouldn't do it like a year and a half from now when Bitcoin's in the gutter. You're not gonna buy a freaking leap, like a 1 or 2 year out contract.
Anything below 50,000, absolutely, I would.
No. First, you know how much a leap
And that's
is?
something else I'm gonna be correct on, but not do.
That's-
Right?
You know how much a
I'm
leap
gonna
is?
do
So
this.
how much is IBIT? How much is IBIT for sure?
Right now, probably in the 40s. Where's my phone?
$40?
Let me see.
really cheap.
you want to pull it up?
I'm looking right now. It's probably in the
Not good.
30s or 40s.
Okay, I thought it'd be like hundreds, but okay.
No.
Let's see. IBIT. I'm gonna do it right now. Trade options. Let's say the farthest out I can do is June 16th, 2028.
June 16th.
You can get it at $5 strike cost for 36.45.
You're
Which
looking at
is
options?
$3,645 per contract, right?
But that's what I'm saying. A year from now, like a year and a half from now, right? You
So
can,
if you went balls to the wall,
I
and
think a year
did-
from now we're definitely.
bro,
sitting
you
at
can
50.
buy a contract for 1,000.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What
Boom.
I'm saying is, if you went deep in the money, right, and and then say like you did like the strike price of $5, right,
Right.
and you pay like for 25 fucking contracts at $91,000, if it goes by expiration, like $60 a share, you're making like 45K.
Okay, but that's why you do it a year from now when it's really in the gutter and the bull market's about to happen. Because the real run up happens not during the halving, but anticipation to the halving, right?
Exactly.
Like
a year
we
before the halving.
Bitcoin went from like when did Bitcoin halve? Like April-ish 2023. When was it halving? 2023,
ago.
right?
Not last year, but the year before.
Was it halving in 2024,
Wait, no.
2023?
Or was it last year?
2023, I think.
2023, right? So what was the price of Bitcoin right
71.
around the time it was halving? We'll go look at that right now. Can we pull the charts up?
April 2024.
we have
Yeah,
to-
yeah, it was 4/20, 2024. That's what it was.
2024
Yep.
was the last halving.
Yep.
May.
Well, yeah, 4/20.
Okay, so around April 2024.
Mm-hmm.
So Bitcoin went from 16,000 by May, and it ran up to about its previous all-time high. Yeah, so it went from 16,000 to 69,000 before the halving.
Yes, absolutely.
There you
That's
go.
why I said a year before the halving is
Did
the
you
sweet
switch,
spot.
Exactly. That's when you buy in a
That-
year before the
You want
That's
the
why
halving.
I
chart?
said
Yeah.
So, there you
late-
go.
Let's go to
late 2027,
Okay, here.
early
Can you
2028.
scroll over, Alex, on the with your mouse? Can you look around May or look at 5/2024, May 2024? No, 2024. Go to around April, May. Right?
Go to
So look,
4/20.
so yeah, Bitcoin went up to around 68, 69,000
Yep.
around the halving, and it came from 16,000, right?
Yep.
So
Where was 16,000 at?
what? Yeah. So
It
go
should have been
go to the left.
2023.
to the bottom. Go look in the bottom, right there, No, in the bottom.
Go
To the bottom,
2023,
Right here.
around
So November 2022 is yeah, so about a year after. So a year before the halving would be around the time to buy that. If you want to do a leap,
a little before a
I'm
year
not gonna
out.
do a lead. Why don't you do a lead?
I'm definitely doing
no,
it.
I'd say about a year-ish, right? Year
Yeah.
and some change.
Yeah.
You guys are saying you're gonna do a lead, but I don't believe either you guys will do a
I'm gonna
lead.
do it.
You're gonna do a leap on IBIT a year out from the halving?
Yeah, what's the next halving should be 2028, right?
Wouldn't it be better to do a leap on
When's the
MicroStrategy?
next halving?
So early 2027.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna get the same returns. That's the point.
No, it depends.
Whatever's cheaper, but whatever's cheaper.
No, because depends on what they're also invested in. IBIT can be invested in like how they're there may not be 1-to-1. There may be like their how they like move. Can be
April
different.
2028 's the anticipated next halving.
Yeah, so
So April 2027. So about a year from today.
yes, that's when I would be. Yes,
That's
that's
when-
why I said a year from now I would be looking to start
To
stacking
buy-
up.
Yeah, either buy the asset itself or
No, then buy. If you believe in the asset, don't buy the asset. Buy the leap.
Well, then I'm buying the leaps
Then you
then.
have your asset leveraged.
yeah.
Bet I'm doing that then.
Yeah, so save up some money, buy a leap, a 2-year contract, right? So 2 years from now, because these contracts expire currently at 2028, right?
Right?
So a year from now, get a contract that expires for 2029,
Yes, absolutely.
right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get a contract that expires 2029, and then you ride the wave up, right? But you
All right.
want to make sure you
Let's
sell
see,
off.
Let's see the halving. The halving was 4/20, 2024. What comes a year after the halving? Let's see where the price is.
A year, so
No, you're past it.
go to 5/2024.
What's it?
Oh, right here.
Boom, right in there. So
Was that the halving? What was the halving 2023? Like I'm
it was 24.
24.
No, I'm pretty
right?
sure it's 23, dude.
I literally just looked it up. It was 4/20, 2024.
Let me see. Let me just confirm.
Then
Last
it went back up before the halving a lot.
Bitcoin halving
Yeah.
was
It
April.
actually jumped.
It jumps before.
yeah, 4/20, 2024.
Right.
So-
So the next one's gonna be yeah.
So look at April 2025.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, around here. So yeah, so it dipped. So go to the top before that. Just go a little bit left to that top part. So in December. So look, so if you were to go a year before the halving, you would have got in. Yeah, you would have got in at like what was that price a year before the halving at 16, right? So if it were to jump in that period of time, went from 16 to 106. So imagine you had a leverage with the IBIT options, right? If you got a leap contract, imagine what was that? A freaking 8x, 6x from 16k to 106. I don't even know the multiples, but 7, 8x. So now imagine you had leverage on top of that.
Right.
So you're
That's what I'm
talking a lot of
thinking
money.
about.
So
That's
if
a lot
a
of money.
leap though, you'll move like it won't like move that. But it'll still move like 1.8 times, so you'll make like almost 2x that you would normally have made on that. So if it goes up like 80%, you're going to instead making 100 like 60%. Now
Yes,
we did talk
sir.
about this, and we've been on this for a hot minute. It's been like 20 minutes on
Oh
this.
yeah, we gotta.
Let's talk
transition.
about the other part of the market, the stock market,
Oh Lord.
and it was a bloodbath on that. Now, yeah, Yahoo Finance, right? And you can look at like the tech. So
QQQ.
yeah, you can look at QQQ. That's like tech, right? Based,
That's just if you want to know what tech's doing, just look at QQQ.
right? And look at like the past, like look at year to date. YTD.
Minus 2%. But
That's a lot because it's invested in like a lot of different ones, right? And so the bloodbath. Amazon, Microsoft down a lot. Google is down, Nvidia is down, and there's a reason for this.
Yeah.
So a lot of it's fear. The market is very emotional. People are like they trade with emotion. And Anthropic, which is an AI company, their Claude Opus update was like a sustained update, and people got scared, and they said, "Software doesn't matter anymore. Sell, sell, sell," and they sold off, and a bloodbath in the software section. And what happened was, due to that, you know, people like panics. Don't get me wrong, software's not going to go anywhere, but I do understand because with these, the update, you can make your own software like nothing. So it's not that software is going nowhere. It's that these companies are not going to have their giant shares anymore of the market. They're going to have more competition, and people are, that's more realistic. And now it dipped even more after that because all these companies are saying they're going to double down on AI investments, right? And Google did like I think a couple $1 billion worth of bonds. You say, well, I had a ton of debt. I'm like, the company makes so much more money than they have on debt payments. Their finances are great, but people don't realize that. They think debt, they panic sell. And everyone's panic selling because guess what? They're panicking. They're not following the finances. They're not following how things work. And honestly, I think people want AI to pop. I think it's less that
like
AI,
they want the bubble to pop.
they want AI not to work. They don't want AI to exist anymore.
Really?
They genuinely believe they can. So there's no pop. That's not a thing. Like you can have smaller companies pop, but the big companies, they're financially stable. Google ain't going anywhere. Nvidia ain't going anywhere. And Amazon.
Yeah, I saw
Microsoft.
something like they're like really these tech companies. What they're doing is they're spending like reserve money that they've been saving up for the past couple decades.
They have so much money. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, it's not really a bubble. It's just
But people it's like they hate AI. They fear AI is gonna destroy them, take all their jobs and all that stuff, and I think people and it purposely fear mongering. They spread
Right.
it. There's like the whole fake chart that said that fake $1 trillion. That was fake. That was
Who?
there was a chart meant to like make people scared and sell off. That's where the whole AI bubble came from.
Right,
It was
right.
a chart of like the fake quote unquote $1 trillion. That wasn't real.
Mm.
That's not how financial charts work. There's no IOU on realized gains. That's not a
Right.
realized profit,
Right, exactly.
right? And I don't think people realize that. And well, they don't.
People just are way too emotional. I mean, markets go up and down all the time. Like, I mean, is it really a bloodbath? I mean, in a few months from now, it won't be.
No, look up Amazon real quick.
Let's see. Okay, let's.
AMZN. Look at the 1 year chart.
But that's when you buy, dude.
I know. Look at the 1 year chart. 1 year.
Yeah,
They're
one
down
minus
13% for the
13%.
one for a whole year.
No, that's kind of that's not good.
Look at Microsoft.
What about the 5-year?
No, 5 year don't matter right now.
I'm
It's bad right now.
not gonna lie to
Microsoft, look at the 1 year.
Just 2%.
I'm not gonna lie. That IBIT strategy sounds.
And I put ideas in Meech's head.
How do we do that with the tech stock?
Nah,
There's no cycle.
that's the thing.
Yeah, but these
exactly.
are
There's no
fine. Like
cycle.
the I don't believe like I'm long on these. I have a leap on Alphabet. I'm down on that. It's like Alphabet's cool right now, but it's a 2 year leap, so I'll be fine on that.
Yeah.
And I made you a leap on Nvidia, but I'll see if the market goes down more. But I'm so bullish on this stuff. I mean, you guys can hate it all you want, and obviously I have my own views on ethics of AI, but it's the next industrial revolution. It's like people arguing when they were against the steam engine and tractors and a car, right? People were like, no, no, no. How are you gonna stop that? You can't stop that,
Right.
right?
No,
You can't
there's
stop.
no stopping it. That's
Yeah.
for sure. It's too useful.
You couldn't stop the car from being invented. You couldn't stop the train from being invented. You can't stop this. This is gonna happen. This is the next industrial
Far
revolution.
Too
And either you fight
useful.
it your whole life, and then you miss out on learning how to use it, investing in it. Like I said, the next 10 years, from 2026 to 20, here, hell, next 14 years, 2026 to 2040, will be the largest growth of wealth ever. Ever. It's gonna be huge. And yeah, this is like the genuine future. Now, near term, I do believe the market will recover. I think just early on it's just jitters and fears. I do believe we'll probably
Well, you know,
end with like
the
20.
economic data is looking good though. Have
I
you
know
seen the new
inflation's
inflation
down.
report? So, money printer will be back on.
Well, they're saying there's not gonna be back on until June though.
Who cares, dude? I mean, people are acting emotionally. The AI is not going to go anywhere. It's just going to get crazier and
It's gonna
crazier.
get better and better.
So,
I
I
wish I had
mean-
more money to keep buying.
I mean,
Right.
people, like you said, the people fear mongering, right? But if we pull up the charts with just with QQQ, right? You zoom out far enough, you see how exponentially it's growing.
Right.
The
And
AI is also recent, right? Like for the thing of
yeah,
it.
AI is recent, sure, but I mean, but just tech in general is just growing at a rapid pace. So I'd always be bullish on it. I mean, my strategy, like I said, I'm
You can
just
go back
buying
to scene one, by
QQQ.
the way.
But I mean, we did talk about, we talk about QQQ. There's leverage products out there too, like T triple Q, which is a 3x leverage. I mean,
Right.
if there is like a big crash, it's not a bad idea to put some, money in there. I did that last time during, when they started hiking rates. I
Right.
bought QQQ and TQQQ, and I made like even more returns on the TQQQ when I sold.
Mm.
So, and I would say for the regular investor not to like mess around too much with derivatives if you don't know what you're doing. But I mean, there's ways to implement it which makes sense, right? Like Harley buying the 2 year leap contracts for, Google and, Nvidia. I mean, chances are, especially with how the markets are lining up now, is that price is going to be higher 2 years from now, right?
Also, to clarify something real quick. So when I do it, I play it like super safe. So I will pay a much higher premium to buy very, very deep in the money. So my break-even price on my Google Leap is $340. It's like 308 right now, but it already hit 340 before, and that's the break-even price by expiration, right? At the day of expiration. So meaning if it just goes up 20% in the next 2 years, just in a total, I already make money.
Yeah.
So I make a profit. So because
So,
of 10%,
And you're
Yeah.
implementing that with, the stocks, right? I mean, and that's what now Meech is in thinking about that IBIT, right?
Yeah.
But I mean,
totally forgot
But you
about it,
can do that
honestly.
with any crypto related stock. MicroStrategy too, if you
Right.
want. You can be, like I said, like a year from now, you can buy shares on, you can buy calls on MicroStrategies, and get the same result as you would with IBIT. I mean, you just want to look at that point. You want to see what contracts would be cheaper, right? Because at the end of the day,
Right.
the returns will be roughly the same.
Mm.
So you just look at how much those premiums will be, a year from now, and that's a time where it makes sense, right? Like
Right.
crypto has confirmed that the cycle exists.
Facts. It
So
has-
knowing that, and knowing that, which we already knew, and I just wasn't so sure. Like I was doubting myself, right? Because everybody kept saying the cycle theory is over,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
knew it wasn't. but people like kept talking about it, and and I wanted to see how things would play out now that we have institutions involved.
Right.
But the same motherfucking thing
Same-
happened,
It's
dude.
not. It's not backtrack though.
I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but we're talking about derivatives and stocks, right?
Right,
So-
right, right.
So, yeah, I'm being honest. Like, there's like a limit on leverage, right? I know some people go balls to the wall, right? And they'll put like literally 60% of their portfolio into leverages. Don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Like, never put. I'm gonna say like, I know it depends how much you're how I guess good you are at it. I wouldn't, and then when it comes to leverages, never do like those near term expiration ones, right? Where you're like
Oh, the one day,
the one day, the 1 week, man. Like,
48
dude,
hour.
like,
Yeah, no, none of that.
yo, that's just gambling, bro. You might as well go to a casino.
Right. Might as well hit back around.
Because you'll see a lot when people say like they know this trading strategies like a dig cat bounce, all that stuff. I'm like, dude, I tried doing that stuff. That shit's like half the time it's bullshit, dude.
The line.
They'll just sell you that stuff on
Yeah,
Instagram,
the
bro.
line
That is
wizards.
stuff I promise you is some bullshit.
The
Yeah,
chart
but
wizards.
that's what I'm saying, that you need to be strategic about how you implement it, right?
right.
Like it's cool to say, oh, don't do it, but we got to give examples on how, in what scenario, right? Like in the scenario that you're using it, in the scenario that I'm probably going to use, like I'm definitely not making that mistake again. Like I'm gonna buy some freaking leaps, options
Yeah,
contracts.
I
on
mean,
Apple,
I would
so-
love to have more money to buy more and more leaps. I mean, I do have money, but I don't want to like, you never know when the bottom necessarily is. You don't want to ever say you predict the market,
Right. of
right?
course.
Dollar cost averaging is important. Never buy like 5 leaps at once, unless you're
Yeah.
very rich. I
Time-
guess you can.
Timing over timing. Right.
Yeah,
That's the
I would
rule.
spread out the leaps, right? And, like with the Bitcoin ones that we're gonna do, spread it out over like 4 transactions. Like maybe one like
or
yeah, like a year from now.
deep in
then-
the money, they cost for expiration be like if you buy the farthest out one, it's only like $3,000
yeah,
per
but,
contract.
But-
Why
but-
only buy 4?
but what I'm saying is like a year from now, like dollar cost average into the leaps
leaps.
Yeah,
contracts.
but you're better off
right?
buying like
Yeah.
5 at a time.
I mean, you could do, but I mean, it's how much risk do you want to take?
I mean, you're probably gonna go balls to the wall. You're probably gonna buy 100 worth. You're probably gonna put not 100, but you're
I'm not
probably gonna
gonna-
put 100 grand in it.
I'm not gonna do that. That's ridiculous. But I'll definitely buy like 2-3 contracts.
Yeah,
Q3?
100%. Gotta at least get a few of
Yeah.
them. What?
Yep.
Okay, so again, that brings us back to the tech stocks because basically we're looking at the tech stocks in a similar fashion. Like, listen, this is a bad dip now, but in the long term, 2-3 years from now, we're looking to be what, at least double what we're.
I mean, you should, yeah.
Yeah, right, because those are the growth stocks, or that's what they're called, right?
Yeah, the growth. Yeah.
Mm.
But the thing is, though, because their R&D is very aggressive for reinvestment and for growth, right?
Right.
And I guess the big issue is, I think they'll first of all, I think they'll be up like pretty good this year. I think now they're gonna be a dip, like how it was last year. The
Right.
market was down terrible in April.
Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible. And then it skyrockets
Everyone's
after.
screaming recession.
So-
recession.
I mean, the beginning of the year is sometimes usually kind of bad, right? So
Usually, isn't the beginning of the years when you have the Santa Claus rallies? That's what they
no,
call
no,
it.
that's like in January, December, right? But February is usually like the worst month, if I'm correct, of the year.
Really.
Yeah.
I don't know. People say sell in May and go wait till September, October. That's the saying.
Well, we'll see. I generally think the market's gonna dip. Maybe it'll dip a little bit more. We'll see. This
Good.
week.
I'll just keep buying.
I'm in shit. I'm gonna buy a lot more.
Just keep
I'm
buying,
more
dude.
at the end of the month.
Who
But-
cares about these current prices? 5 years from now, it's not gonna matter.
Right.
I mean, it dips
Just-
more. I'm definitely gonna say I'm gonna buy a Nvidia leap. I may buy another Google leap. The dollar cost average that's off 3 leaps in total. That's risky.
So how would
but
let's do a scenario? How would you organize a 100K portfolio into this year? Right. I would say put like a good 30% of that into like just VOO and QQQ alone. Right.
I would say no more than 10% in crypto. No more than 10%.
10% in crypto.
No more than 10%. So like me, maybe 5%.
But
of that
you wouldn't buy some leaps like a year from now with
Mm.
that money?
with crypto, no. No. So I'll put like maybe 30% into, VOO and QQQ. 'Cause that's like a little safer, and they're kind of more balanced out. I'd probably like maybe some Altria, some Coca-Cola, something that's also like safe and like away from tech.
Right.
You know,
Hedge-
Altria is tobacco. People
like
don't know,
a hedge
right?
against it. Yeah.
Coca-Cola is obviously Coca-Cola. I don't know if someone didn't know that, but now you do if you didn't. Um,
Yeah.
and the rest I'm just long on AI, man. This is the next industrial
If I-
revolution.
With
If
the,
I was back in the day, man, I would have bought oil
yeah,
pipelines.
if I had 100K cash right now and just said, hey, invest, I was about 30% in VOO, QQQ. I'd probably go more with the crypto. Like I'd say a year out, put about 20% into those leaps.
Damn, dude.
I'd put about 20% into those leaps.
Oh yeah, you're going.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
said, balls to the wall.
But I might put like 30, 40, maybe even 50% into just VOO and QQQ.
Right.
And I put probably about 20% into like leverage, playing around with leverage.
Right.
So I'd buy probably some, IBIT leaps contracts 2 years, like a year from now, right? But in the meantime, I'll probably just keep it in cash.
20% in crypto is insane. Now, if you were gonna say 10% in crypto, dude, actually at 10%, if you actually sold it like or had it all in the leaps of crypto,
Right.
then it's technically in worth. It's worth more than that,
I know.
right? 10%, like so you have like 10K into crypto, and you have it in leaps, dude, and it goes up like I said, like 80. It goes up 100%, right? Whatever, and you make up like it goes up like twice because of the leaps.
Right.
So you're making
So that'd
200%.
be, yeah, I got to it's 200. Wow.
Yeah.
So
I know I saw the comments.
once
Dude.
Clarity Act passes, crypto will skyrocket. That's what Silvana
Oh,
is saying.
alright.
There is a bill in Congress. I don't know the status of it,
Mm.
but it's about the Crypto Regulatory Act,
Right.
which it's like two sides to that coin, right? Some people are saying that it's good for the industry to legitimize it, but then the Bitcoin maxis, the OG crypto holders are saying Bitcoin's supposed to be decentralized. We don't
Right.
want big banks in it.
Actually, speaking about acts and stuff, the best investor in the world, who we all know, Nancy Pelosi, right? The best in the world. She
You
beats
sound
it.
like you got a beef with her. So
She statistically is like the best investor. She makes like 70-80% a year
Yeah.
after year, man. She's great.
Better than Warren
She
Buffett.
beats it. Yeah, dude, she's 3 times better than Warren Buffett.
Crazy.
At least, man. She's like she beats every hedge fund. And her
Crazy.
portfolio now, she bought calls. So she sold her like Nvidia, Google, and stuff, and she bought leaps like call options.
Mm.
on those contracts?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's a sign.
if our girl Nancy Pelosi's doing it, you gotta do it too.
Daggone
You already
right.
know she has that insider trading. She got this inside scoop.
You know it. You'd be dumb not to follow.
She's gonna go from like $200 million to be a billionaire in the next like 4 years, bro.
That's so crazy that you're able to do that.
I mean, you're not
I might
legally able to do it, but
I might run for office.
Right? I'm trying to tell you.
actually, wouldn't the strategy be not to run for office because of the laws, but wouldn't it be better to work as their aide? Because then you don't sign the contract that you're doing insider trading.
Yeah, but if you get caught, you're more likely to actually face repercussions.
Want to
But
be
you're
their
not,
aid?
but you're not like actually like
Might
a
be-
contract for it. You're not like
Yeah.
in a company or a politician. You're an aide.
Yeah, but they'll probably still screw you over.
Probably.
If you're the politician, though, you just, you got.
You're immune.
Well, yeah,
Law
'cause-
can't touch you.
well, you got pictures of Prince Andrew at the island, so yeah, they're not going to touch you.
Everyone knows what Prince
We
Andrew.
got a lot of pictures of people on the island.
Prince Andrew was a star though.
Crazy.
Actually, we need to go there because Alex made a freaking thumbnail for the
Right?
conversation.
Hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Epstein?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can talk about
yeah,
the
we
next one.
can-
All right, moving on to the next
we
topic.
can move on, yeah.
All right. So there was a law on that. Now there was also fake shit that came out on that too.
What,
like
Epstein?
Oh,
yeah,
Epstein
that he
files?
created quote unquote.
That he's creating Bitcoin?
So if you actually, so you'll see videos of people posting fake things. Don't get your information from a video like us. Even read the shit yourself. It's fucking there online. Read it yourself, not from a third-party website. Read it from the exact one.
Not from
Who's
podcasters.
who's that one boomer that was like going crazy about Bitcoin? He's like, if you knew who created it.
Oh,
you
Dan
would-"
Pineda.
Yeah,
You know he's
Penner or
crazy,
something.
right?
Oh, he's a nut job.
He said he was the richest man in the world like 5 times.
Yeah, yeah.
If
If you knew who made it, you would sell it and it would crash to zero today.
That dude, I wouldn't trust that dude for shit. That
I
dude has
was
like
like-
schizophrenia.
And then they came out with the Epstein thing. I'm like, oh man, maybe he was right.
No. So the only things that you can actually find on Epstein and
We
Bitcoin
went from
was
90
that
to like 50.
he,
I was like, whoa.
the only things you can find is that he got contacted by people who years after Bitcoin was already developed,
Right.
who wanted funding for I guess some development of maybe it's like for fun development
Some
for a big,
applications or something.
Yeah.
or some
and
build
that
some
was it.
mines. Yeah,
Then
makes
you also had the
sense.
fake cannibalism one. There was like no evidence of that actually in any email actually of him actually did that whole cannibalism.
Crazy. They wait until AI gets really good and all the deep fakes are like really easy to do. Now they want to release all the files. Okay, there you go.
I
They're
mean, doesn't it
fake.
make it worse
It's
though? Because
fake.
people are releasing fake ones now.
That's the whole point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the rape thing's bad. The worst part is Prince Andrew they already said they're not gonna punish him or extradite
Yeah.
him.
Of course not. Why would they?
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, tacky. I mean, I'm not gonna say I hate Europeans, but did you know like Trump RX thing?
No. What is that?
What Trump are? What are you talking about?
Yeah, so Trump negotiated with the healthcare companies, medication,
Right,
the lower
right.
prices here. He actually drastically dropped it.
Right. That's why
I
everybody. has
found out
Ozempic now.
that our own companies came out and admitted this. By the way, we actually subsidized all the healthcare throughout Europe, from
Yeah.
UK, Netherlands, Germany.
Yeah.
I mean, France, Italy. We paid for their healthcare.
I don't.
We out of our pockets, we paid for European healthcare,
Yeah. I don't. doubt
and
it.
they also we paid for Canadian and Australian, New Zealand healthcare.
They're freeloaders. Yes, we know this.
No. It came out. So what happened was, in order for their prices to be cheaper, we paid more here.
Right.
And now they're all having a pissing pansy because they
Yeah.
have to pay more for our prices to be cheaper. Like, no,
Because they're
fuck you guys,
freeloaders.
dude. There are companies.
Hey, listen. We love Europeans. You guys are great, but there are a lot of haters over there that talk shit about the
All
US.
haters over there.
But it's like, yes, we do give literally everyone money. That's why we come and steal your oil when we want.
They don't have one.
God, we're not gonna ever get monetized, bro.
I know, right? This is bad. Patreon. See, that's why I said
We're
we
gonna
need
have
a
to say
Patreon.
donate to our Patreon.
Yeah, honestly. Hey guys, donate to our Patreon.
We're gonna have to start streaming on Kick. I mean, they got money over there, man. Kick and what's the other one?
I mean, it'd be smart actually
Oh.
if we did start streaming on Kick
We should.
and then
100%.
post the videos on YouTube.
Absolutely, we should do that. That's YouTube is probably better for if we just post clips on here.
Or post a whole video too.
Yeah, we'll just stream. We can post multiple platforms, you know.
Yeah,
You can
'cause-
stream on both.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you can do cross platform.
Yeah,
streaming.
man.
We gotta figure out how to do that. We gotta do
You gotta
that.
figure that out. Don't worry, we'll
Yeah.
figure that out. guys.
Alex, look at Alex texting us.
Yeah, but I mean, what
Well,
what
Alex
else
is here,
is-
guys. By the way, you can't see him.
You
Can't
know,
see him, but
you know
he's
what?
over
You know
there
what's a little bit
holding down
strange
the
though.
fort.
What?
You know, it feels like Trump's just been quiet recently, huh? Doesn't
Very.
it seem? Like ever since this Iran stuff in Venezuela, it's
No,
just
he's
like,
talked. He said we're gonna bomb Iran.
Yeah, but I mean, what's going on? Is it just
Oh.
the fleets out there just?
No. So they were doing negotiations.
Right.
Iran was like, "Well, we'll negotiate." Then Iran, I don't know. This actually just happened very recently, like past, I think 2 days ago or yesterday. Iran just said, "Fuck negotiations. We're gonna start mass producing missiles. They want to go to war."
Right.
They just said they
I don't-
want to have a war with us.
Yeah, just blow them up.
That's what happened.
So Trump probably said his negotiations are off the table. We're probably gonna bomb Iran.
Yeah,
The crown
very good.
prince of Iran, by the way,
Mhm.
who's supposed to be king, was in Munich.
Pahlavi.
He had over 250,000 people. Yeah, he's
Nice.
calling for revolution in Iran. So we're
Nice.
probably gonna bomb the hell out of the military there.
Nice.
The people are gonna have a revolution.
What's the Shah?
Yeah, he's gonna be the new Shah.
Nice.
Pahlavi. That's
Yeah.
his name.
Do you
Nice.
know, by the
But-
way, over tens of thousands of people, Iranians, were murdered by the government within
Yeah.
only a couple weeks?
What was the
Absolutely.
numbers? I heard 36,000
I was
something
hearing
crazy
like 40.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be, yeah, it's probably
They
around
said
there.
it could be more.
It could be an 80,
you,
but
you have no idea.
But the thing is, it's crazy that no one's protesting about that, really. You know, you notice
Crazy,
that,
right?
guys?
Yeah.
Where's the college
Do
protesters?
you guys know that one YouTuber, the travel YouTuber, his name Arab? That guy, he got
Mm.
kidnapped by Haitians before.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, but he was just recently in Iran and he was showing, but it looked pretty quiet. I mean, even the protests in Iran is not really going on. I mean, it makes sense after 30 something thousand people
mean,
get
yeah, I'm not
massacred. You
doing
kind of
that.
lose the heart to protest.
Kind
You
of
know?
lose morale. Craziness.
So,
But yeah, no, it's insane.
so
what's
you,
going on
but
over there.
so negotiations are off the table.
As far, I
It's
mean,
pretty
unless
much
they
all
back
out
down
war.
and they want to go back to negotiations.
Does Iran actually have a working nuclear missile?
No,
No,
absolutely.
they probably have missiles, but the build. I don't think.
Yeah,
they
but
have
you don't think
nukes,
they
so
probably bought some or any like Russia giving them some or anything
No.
like that?
No,
I doubt it.
no.
Russia's getting
Why would they
desperate
sell
now.
them a nuke? That
Putin
would
stuck
be
between a rock
stupid.
and a hard place. So, speaking of like Russia, so Putin, so Russian culture is very something that's very consistent. By the way, I don't know if people realize this. Trump actually offered, and Ukraine agreed to give Putin everything he wanted for the war.
Right.
And guess what? Putin said no to
Mm.
everything he wanted. And there's a reason for that. Russian culture shows that the people were very violent when they lose, or when they lose because it's considered a loss. When they have a war and it ends and they don't earn or get as much as a sacrifice they had to sacrifice. So you notice that in the Russian, like when Russia and Japan had a war, right?
Yeah.
And you notice that in World War One, right? In a lot of these wars, and the people would have revolts or they have revolutions. You notice after the October Revolution, the Communist Revolution, people didn't think it was worth it, so they had their own revolts. It was constant, and over a million people. First of all, Russia's population is lower now than it was in 1992.
Wow.
That's after the Soviet collapse. So that's like Russia, right?
That's
And
bad, yeah.
Russia's
Like,
population has been going down year by year since the year 2000, consistently going down.
But could
lost-
that population decline also be because those previous Soviet territories like
No, this is
withdrew,
after. This is after.
or is this just strictly Russia's population?
Strictly Russia's population. 'Cause
Are you not
the
including
Berlin
Ukraine,
Wall,
Kazakhstan, all those countries, and
the Berlin
Eastern
Wall
Europe?
fell in 1991.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about after. So Russia's population, first they've lost over 1 million young men to die in the war. They don't
Right.
have young men to spare.
crazy.
They don't have young people to spare, right? And they're dead, and they have they have siblings, they have children, possibly they have parents, especially, who are gonna be pissed, right? And Putin knows this. That's why he rejected the deal. He realized it's not worth it.
Right.
Because if he takes that deal, he's afraid that people are probably gonna revolt. They're like, my son just died for you, and we got this.
Yeah,
And he was forced to fight. They'll be pissed,
Oh yeah.
right? And
So what does he want out of all of this?
I don't think he
understand.
knows. I think he wants all of Ukraine, but the rate he's going, he's gonna lose another 5 million Russians.
Trying to get.
He
that
wants to
little-
take all of Ukraine.
Well, yeah, that's his, and I think he's stuck in a rock and a hard place. I think he's fucked. I think even if he takes all of Ukraine and he loses only another 2 million Russians, they will overthrow him. They will kill him because the people will be like, my son died for this, for
But
just this
but
much land.
There
For-
is a lot of
for
Russians that
extra
support
dirt.
it, though. There is a lot that support.
I mean,
or
what you
support
hear from
Putin.
Russia is very news controlled. Remember, there's the state-owned media. They control a lot of their own information.
all this for a bigger patch of dirt.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What's even the value in Ukraine? Is there natural resources, mineral?
I mean,
rights?
Russia has everything but more. So, not really.
They got wheat, I think, right?
They do have wheat.
They have grain.
Russia
so-
also has wheat and grain.
Well, like, what else do they have? They don't have oil.
They all-
they-
well, no, they have oil.
What's going on with
Yeah.
Greenland?
They're still making a deal. I think the UK is threatening to send troops there.
Still,
Yeah, again, let's see.
they
real
sent
quick.
like 2 last time.
No, I think they're sending a carrier fleet.
Oh,
The
wow.
UK, their own like strike force.
How scary.
Um,
Yeah, man. So, I really want to see this war in Ukraine like come to a wrap up soon. I mean, it's been going on.
I think it'll go on for another
3
year.
years.
freaking 4 since
4 years, yeah.
2022. Yeah.
I think we got another. I think we have this year on the table still. I think it probably, if it does end this year, I think it won't end until at least summer.
I don't
That's
think.
sad,
You
dude.
think it'll end this year?
No, I genuinely don't think it will end until like next year. I think he'll eventually have to peace out. I don't think he's getting all of Ukraine. I do think he may be more willing to negotiate by summer though.
I mean, what is his other option? Nukes? You think he'll take it to that point?
No, because I don't think his own people will do it. Why would his own people nuke Ukraine?
Yeah, I mean the thing is he wiped out his freaking whole army, a whole generation in Ukraine. That I mean, he can't even support his allies.
Yeah, they lost in Syria. Syria's right there. He
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
support Venezuela. He keeps threatening us like, "Oh, I'm gonna interfere. I'm gonna interfere." Couldn't interfere in Syria. You couldn't interfere in Venezuela. You definitely can't interfere in Cuba, bro. You can't interfere in your own country.
Well, with all of that, with the population collapse,
This is the best thing for us.
How long do you think before like the entire state of Russia just implodes?
No, so they won't implode. So there is one group of people
Mm.
going in Russia.
Who's
And,
that? Who
in
is they?
Dagestan.
Who is they?
Who? Dagestan?
they follow the
The
certain.
Khabibs?
Yeah, they follow a certain religion.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, that's
So-
where Harley's going with.
I see.
Russia will be the first Islamic state within Europe. Russia will be before France.
Really?
The rate of going, yeah.
Wow. For France, really?
France will be
They're
an
like
Islamic
right there
state.
already.
Yeah, they'll be.
UK is damn near. Well, you know, I think what the
Yeah,
the
but
top-
Russia's like Islamic population is the fastest growing,
like,
and it's also
I
they have
think
a lot.
like one of the number one names for newborns in the UK right now is Muhammad.
That's like all over Europe, dude.
Oh,
That's
man.
insane, dude.
There'll be Mohammeds in Russia, Mohammeds in the UK, Mohammeds in
Whoa.
France, Mohammeds in Germany, Mohammeds in Sweden, Mohammeds in Iceland. There'll be all
Assalamu
Mohammeds all over.
Assalamu alaikum, I guess.
No,
Yeah.
Eventually, the EU will go from EU to IEU,
you know
the Islamic European Union.
That's
Go
what,
to fucking
that
IED.
no that like really is like the really messed up guy Gaddafi. I don't know why people like it. Like I was like a pedophile, like a really open pedophile with like sex slaves on like video, but he
Yeah.
literally stated on video, by the way, that he openly funded Islamic immigration to Europe, and he stated within 100 years of being an Islamic state, all of
Crazy.
Europe. Then he also openly stated he funded bus bombings in Europe,
Craziness.
Wow.
and people say this guy was a good guy. I don't know, kind of crazy.
Muammar Gaddafi.
Yeah, he had 14-year-old sex slaves.
He died in 11. When did he die?
Yeah, like 11, I think.
2011.
Yeah. He was like, he wanted to create this gold standard in African Union. This dude hate like what? No, he didn't. That wasn't even going to be a thing, dude. Like, come on, that was the dumbest thing in the world. He also destroyed his own water basin. They had a freaking reservoir.
Yeah.
There's different types of reservoirs for water.
Mhm.
There's renewable and non-renewable. Libya has a non-renewable one, and then he destroyed it
Mm,
because of how he freaking went about it. So, kind of really screwed over Libya there.
crazy. That's why they have pirates.
They have slavery there. You could buy slaves there.
Absolutely.
Now, that was the thing during his time too. He was a big supporter of slavery.
Crazy.
Kind of messed up. But yeah, the UK is sending a strike carrier group to the North Atlantic.
That should be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll play Battleship.
To who? To face off who?
Could be us. Could be.
Whoa.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Do they even have
Whoa.
carriers? How many carriers they have?
I think like one.
Whoa.
Small one,
too. So
Do
scary.
they even have
well,
Gen
you're-
5? Do they have Gen 5 fighters?
So the issue with like Europeans, and I'm not gonna be mean with them, is that they're very brainwashed. Like again, you can prove this by the way. Look this up, verify this.
Right.
The number one consumed news source in each European country is state-owned.
Right.
Seriously, it is. And if you ever go there as an
BBC.
American, the way they view America is not even based in reality. They're like, school shootings everywhere. Oh my gosh, how do you go to your car from your house? How are you not getting shot at? I'm like, what? Where do you think I live, dude?
Right.
So their countries are falling apart. They're
everyone's
cheering-
getting into fucking sword fights.
They're cheering of the EU having a 1% GDP growth rate, which is terrible, by the
They
way.
got a
We had
bunch
over
of-
double that.
They got a bunch of Islamic swashbucklers running the streets.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you see Paris? Dude?
Comes
Paris
out with
is
a
bad,
fucking
dude.
blunderbuss.
No,
Pulls
not
out a
even.
blunderbuss with a fucking IED in it.
No, he's got a fat ass machete.
Scimitar?
a
Scimitar.
scimitar, yeah. We are. Pshing,
Fucking-
pshing.
Dude, it's bad, dude. Like, you see
On
that.
guard,
over there.
bruv.
I think the United States needs to decouple from Europe. I think Europe's gone. I think unless Europe makes some drastic
So you
change.
say Europe has fallen?
Europe's fallen before the year 2008. It didn't even recover from the Great Recession.
Crazy.
They're all socialists there. The right and left are both socialists. They're all welfare states. You know the difference between the right and left in Europe? Is the left wants welfare for everybody, the right just wants welfare for some people. They both want welfare.
Crazy.
Their growth rates are terrible. Their debt to GDP growth is astronomical. They will literally entering what's called a debt spiral.
Right. Well,
So either way, they're fucked. No matter what. Unless they literally just say no more welfare, get these other people out, and then fix that. I just think they're screwed. I think no matter what, they're fucked.
yeah, they're just gonna keep begging us for money, though.
I think screw them. Take Greenland. Take
Oh my
Canada.
God.
Take Cuba.
All right, guys. Please subscribe to our Patreon.
This point we're not gonna. This one we're not gonna clip post, but the other parts of the video we'll clip post.
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, Europe is This guy Kirk Kaz I watch on YouTube goes to
Cooked.
Europe, and it's just insanity, dude. Dudes from Senegal
You're
trying to
cooked,
shank you with an Eiffel Tower
right?
because you won't
Yeah.
buy it for 35 euro, and the shop down the street sells it for 10.
Yeah, and
Crazy.
also
Yeah.
Paris smells like shit now.
And you film
I
him,
thought
and
it always did.
Yeah.
yeah, it's getting bad.
Yeah, I don't think they were.
Oh, you see Kirk go to Spain, dude, in Madrid?
He got attacked.
Yeah, he got attacked.
You watch him too, right?
Yeah, he got attacked.
Oh, the
attacked.
dude running around like messing with the scammers.
No, so
No,
So
he
no,
minds his own business.
so
like people
Kurt
do.
went to, I think it was like Madrid or Barcelona or both. He went to both,
Right.
and they have a lot of like Muslims, and they were attacking him. Actually, they were chasing him, trying
Wow.
to attack him. And
For what though?
I
'cause-
think he
'cause he-
pepper sprayed someone, right?
Oh, nice.
They pepper sprayed. They had a yeah.
no, so he
No, in Germany he got arrested for pepper spraying a
He-
guy
because he had a
attacking him.
camera?
yeah, but in the Spain one, he was just recording his stuff, what he does, and they were like, no,
Yeah,
'cause they were having
no
they
cameras.
had like prostitutes and stuff. They didn't want to be recorded.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're doing
Oh.
drugs and shit,
Yeah.
fentanyl, whatever.
Makes sense. They're not gonna get arrested anyway. What do they care?
No, they were attacking him, so
No, that's what I mean. Like, what do they care though? 'Cause, like, they're not getting
Yeah,
arrested.
they own the areas. So, like when I went to the UK a long time ago, they literally still had no-go areas. They had areas where, like Pakistani areas where like Islamic,
Wow.
and they'll harass women if you don't wear a hijab. And if you're a dude, they'll go up to you. They'll try to like, this is Islam territory. Like, they'll do that kind of shit.
Whoa,
All right, they'll act like they literally own it.
you gotta go, buddy.
I was
Whoa.
17 then. I was like
can't
11
press-
years ago, dude. That place is fucked.
You
UK's
press
fucked.
me like that, it's over with.
You can't defend yourself there.
I know that's crazy.
You'll go to prison. There was a
Crazy.
girl who was getting her and her sister were getting harassed.
I saw that the little
and
girl.
she got arrested.
Like the little 12-year-old.
She got arrested, you know?
Yeah.
What did she do?
She was defending her sister for being raped.
Yeah.
What did she do?
She,
She
like,
pulled out a knife.
yeah.
Shanked somebody?
No, she didn't
No,
shank
was
him.
just
He
waving
scared him
her
off.
around. Yeah.
She got arrested for defending her sister from being raped.
Are you serious?
You know, you can't threaten a Muslim.
In
Dude.
the UK?
You can't threaten a Muslim, dude.
Crazy.
So they arrested 12-year-olds for getting some fucking Habibi stopping some dude from
So
from raping his
within
sister.
Europe, if
Yeah,
a
and
And they
Muslim wants
arrested his foot. Wow.
in Europe, if
Yeah.
a Muslim wants to rape
That's
you,
crazy,
they're allowed
man.
to rape you. You can't defend yourself. That's the rules there.
I mean, I know in Sweden they got Pakistani rape.
There was a girl who got raped. She got raped like brutally. They let the guy go. In Italy, there was a girl who got gang raped. They let all the Muslim guys go.
Crazy.
They're defended. They're well, I believe in the Bible. I believe Islam is Gog and Magog. So I believe they will rule the world. And then they'll.
Oh my God, I'm trying to stay monetized. Harley.
What you said was pretty bad. You can't.
What did I say? I just said facts.
What I said is facts.
All I said. What did I say? Whatever. What did I say
You
bad?
said you guys worship demons.
I did not say that. I did not.
You said
freaking-
that. He's got to gaslight us, guys.
I did not say nobody worships demons. I'm just saying Europe needs to stay.
What do you think Muslims worship?
Huh?
What do you think Muslims worship?
A rock or something. Right?
I don't care what they worship as long as
They do kind of worship.
get
that rock.
money
They make
from
out with
YouTube.
it. Actually, it's on video.
Yeah, they like fucking.
They,
tongue
they
Oh my
lick
God.
it. Yeah, they do tongue
Yeah,
fuck.
I swear to God, I've seen it.
No, it's really bad.
Uh,
You know someone pissed and shit over it.
Really?
So there was a guy named Abu Tahir who conquered Mecca, and he read from the Quran saying how birds supposed to drop stones on him. It didn't happen, and he broke the stone, right? And before he
Right.
did it, he pissed and shit over it. And they got the stone back, but when they kiss it, like they're technically kissing this guy's piss and shit.
So they had to glue it back together?
Yeah, that's why there's cracks in it.
Oh shit.
He broke it.
The more you know.
Yeah, I learned that.
Craziness.
did it happen to the guy? He died?
He did die eventually. Yeah.
They kill him?
I don't know how he died.
No.
He's a conqueror though. He conquered.
I mean,
They'll deny that part of history. They say that it never fucking
Yiddy.
happened. Even though there's cracks over the rock.
no, Europe definitely needs to.
What
to
are they
get
gonna
their
do,
acts,
dude?
Man. I mean,
They vote for it. They do
Yeah,
vote for it, dude.
it's
The
sad.
majority of people vote for it. They like you can't say they say we didn't vote for this, but you did. They literally have popular vote, direct vote.
It's like an
They
entire
do vote for
continent. And like the entire continent is California.
God forbid.
It's
God
like
forbid.
that's,
God forbid.
imagine that though. Like you just like yeah.
You know what's crazy about California? California used to be an incredibly Republican state, like red state. Silicon
Yeah.
Valley was
Arnold was
governor.
Republican, right?
Reagan was governor there, I think too.
Really?
Beforehand, yeah. I think he came from Cali. He was an actor.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
And
yeah.
the thing is, I don't know if he was governor there though, but I know he was from Cali. But the thing is, California got rich when it was red. California, Silicon Valley when it was red. California was red up until recently.
Right.
It wasn't this like I don't know how that happened. It went from very red to so fucking blue. I don't even know what the fuck it is now. You guys know you got
It's a hellscape.
now we have Jordan's favorite women, the squad.
Who?
The squad is your favorite
Squad.
women.
What the hell are you talking about?
AOC, Ilhan Omar.
Oh, I fucking hate them bitches. What are you talking about? Oh,
The squad.
the squad,
Yeah, the squad. That's what they're
the
called.
bartender, and the incest.
One does incest, the other does. How did AOC even get elected, dude?
Sucking dick.
Idiots.
Probably did sleep.
Oh
away from
my
the top.
God.
I honestly, I
Not
think-
only are we not getting
I forgot
demonetized, we're
the one.
getting a fucking defamation lawsuit too.
Nah, you can say that.
yeah, we can say that.
That's freedom of speech, baby.
Yeah, because I genuinely believe
Big
it.
booty Latina.
If I'm saying it in order,
that?
if I say it knowing I believe it's a lie, and that's defamation.
Yeah.
But if I genuinely, I don't believe AOC got elected without doing some sexual favors. I genuinely believe she did sexual favors. That's in the bottom of my heart. I think she did. I don't think AOC was
I don't doubt
capable
it
of
at
being
all.
elected.
Just
You
make
you-
sure it's a disclaimer and you say that you believe that.
I did say I believe
Sandy.
it. We believe it.
Thank God we're an LLC.
I know.
Limited liability.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll be alright.
Kick
Yeah,
would be
man.
good though. We should actually double stream next time. It's gonna be really good.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
get
right.
popular, dude.
Yeah, get popular faster, and then also get paid because YouTube sucks.
I don't mind YouTube. Just the payment, like how long it takes, it doesn't take forever.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not gonna
annoying.
take that long.
Yeah, man. Anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, you guys want to wrap it up?
Bro, I think we're gonna bomb Cuba too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
Dude, we put tough sanctions on them, man. There's
Nice.
no fuel at all.
Damn, they're gonna starve.
Well,
Well, they were kind of restarting.
I
you.
mean,
they
yeah,
already
facts.
were. I mean,
Cuba sucks, dude. I mean, that place sucks. I mean, it's
No.
a beautiful country, but the
I do like Trump's bringing back the Monroe Doctrine. He's saying this is our hemisphere.
Yeah.
Fuck
hey,
off.
you know where? Know what else? Is,
Don
you know what continent
That
Greenland's
was
in?
funny.
You know what continent Greenland's in? It's North America.
Yeah.
Monroe Doctrine. It belongs.
Absolutely.
I think all of
Absolutely.
the North and South America.
No European powers
Yeah.
in this hemisphere. That's
Right.
Yeah, get out of here. It's America territory.
Exactly.
America.
You go bug off, fight Russia your own.
Fight over your little patch.
They can't fight on their own, dude. They just
exactly.
They can't do anything on
Bug
their own.
off. Bug off.
Do you know what's crazy? And I always get state they're like such hypocrites over there in Europe. So there was a Marshall Plan after World War II, right? Where we rebuilt Europe,
Right.
and we allowed a policy where they were allowed to have tariffs on us, but we had zero tariffs on them.
Right.
Trump wanted to change that, and he said that's not fair. Why are they having tariffs on us and we have zero on them?
Especially when it pays so little in
Yeah,
defense too.
We offered zero tariffs. Trump said we'll not do tariffs if you guys get rid of yours. They said go fuck yourself to every American, right? And he said okay, tariffs.
Facts.
And then they're like, you can't do this to us.
Tax
What are
them.
you doing? Like, come on, bro. You guys are
Tax 'em.
fucking pansies, bro. And the same Canadians. They're fucking what that fucking name is? Carney.
Carney, yeah.
The
The
dude's
new
a
guy.
scumbag, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, Canada's strong. We're stronger than the America. They depend more on us than we depend on them. No, you don't. Fuck you. We
Lame.
buy our oil at a fucking loss, dude. Like, no. Like, what?
Oh, Alex is here dying. I wish we had another mic.
Right, right.
Oh, man. But no, it's true. It's true. I love this country.
it
But,
is-
like,
yeah.
everyone.
China, I mean, isn't Canada doing deals with China now?
Yeah, they are.
Economic
You know what's
deals? So
crazy?
that's
China's
another one.
fucking Europe right now and fucking China.
Wait, China's fucking Europe and China? China's fucking
my
themselves?
bad. China's fucking Europe and Canada. I know they do fuck themselves a lot too, their own people, but you know. So technically, yeah. But China's fucking Canada and Europe. And you'll see Macron. You know Macron. Do you guys think Macron's a victim, by the way?
A victim of what?
His wife was his teacher and like.
Oh,
His
yeah,
wife
yeah,
is
yeah,
like
yeah,
30 years
yeah.
older than
Yeah,
him.
yeah, no, that's crazy.
People say I think she groomed him. I think she raped him and stuff like that.
Probably did, yeah.
Yeah, so I think he's a victim.
All right, Candace Owens.
You see him get
Oh, Candace Owens believes like Charlie Kirk,
Bruh.
a time traveler, and she went through time.
Even Alex Jones is calling. Alex Jones even said, I love Candace. She's a sweetheart. But
This
she
is
needs to be in a
crazy.
mental hospital. She's not.
If you
She's-
actually
she's,
take Candace
mentally
Owens
insane.
seriously, you're probably retarded.
Yeah, facts.
Like, I'm not gonna be nice. You're probably
But what's
mentally
going on with her? She's
and
trying to
deranged
destroy all of TPUSA now. Like, what the fuck's her problem?
so she got so people don't realize this. So all the videos she posted with Charlie Kirk when they were friends
right,
is years ago. I don't think people realize this.
right, right.
He separated himself from her.
Yeah, because she's been a
years ago
nut for
because
a
she
while.
got crazy
Yeah.
and she has ties to Islamic organizations. She does,
Mm.
right? And she's she's also kind of fucking. She is crazy, dude. I didn't think she'd bring up time travel and like
Yeah,
dream
no,
walking
that's-
and shit like
That
that.
shit was crazy. I was like,
Crazy part
wow.
is, by the way, that's like it goes against the Bible, so she kind of selfily admitted again that she's not a Christian. But you know,
She's a funny one, dude.
I think she's.
After she,
Even Alex Jones's
Look,
thing.
Next thing you know,
Her
she'll
show
call
was-
herself the Messiah.
her show was already kind of nutty, but once she got onto what was that Daily Wire? Oh man, she started going
But
cuckoo.
she's
No,
not still-
she was never at Tupsa. She was at Daily Wire.
That's what I said when she was at Daily Wire. Once she got onto that show, she started like drifting. That's when
No,
she
she
started
got off the Daily Wire. She got drifting.
Yeah, she's not on the.
No,
Daily-
yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is once she got the popularity, like, cause that really blew
no,
her
no,
up
no,
a
no.
lot.
What happened was that she got contacted by the Islamic organization when she was at Daily Wire.
Oh, that's why she's turned on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I remember
she
she
turned on.
started
So
at-
she was also with Tupsa. She was
Isn't
both.
isn't
Yeah, she
Daily
started a
Wire Ben
huge beef with
Shapiro's
them.
thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Daily Wire
That's why
and
she started beefing
TPUSA
with him
works
heavy.
together, right? They work together. She was with both.
Right,
Mainly with Daily Wire, but she worked with both.
right.
She got contacted by some Islamic organizations, mainly by Qatar,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when they both kicked her out. By the way, they both kicked her out because she was getting paid by them, and she started saying more radical stuff.
Right, that's what I was saying.
And then she gets paid a lot by
Oh,
that stuff.
yeah, I think isn't Tucker Carlson getting paid by Qatar as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, big money.
I think his bank account got leaked. His statements. He
Man,
got like he
man,
got like payments from like the Middle East.
crazy.
I know Tucker Carlson seems like I don't like how he debates though. He's a coward in certain things. He's a hypocrite. I do believe like he does have some decent views and the idea like he believes in free speech and stuff like that, and you shouldn't always trust the government, right?
Yeah, that's how he makes his money.
But he definitely does say some pro-Islamic things. It's weird. It's always like the
Yeah.
people call themselves these Christians. Like you see Nick Fuentes and like and he's
Protestant.
with two jihadists, like the Myron Gaines guy.
Yeah.
Who, that's not his name, by the way. He's like his name's like Ahmed. And he's from like Sudan,
His name is
and
Allahu
he's with the
Akbar.
other guy. What's his name?
Who?
Sneeko. So Myron
Sneeko,
Gaines,
oh my
Sneeko,
God,
they're
dude.
both pedophiles, by the way. They open pedophiles. They
Hey,
both
yeah.
stated they believe children can consent to sex. They both stated that.
Well, they go to places where they can do that. I
Right?
guess.
They're both jihadists. And why is a guy who's Nick Fuentes claims to be a Roman Catholic hanging out with two jihadists?
crazy.
And it's kind of weird, huh?
Craziness.
I wonder if he's not actually a Roman Catholic.
It's weird.
Oh.
I don't know. I stay out of all of that. I just think it's funny. I think it's entertaining. I don't think half of it's real. I think they're all just trying to
They're all grifters.
drum up spectacle. Yeah,
I think they're all grifters.
how they
I think
make their money,
I think
dude.
not a single one of them have God in their lives. I think they all don't even believe in
That's how
God.
you make your money.
And yeah.
Yep.
Listen, I'm not mad at them. It's entertaining.
No, I think they're devaluing society. I think that's pretty bad.
I think it's entertaining.
They're degenerates.
Listen, they're not degrading it any more than OnlyFans.
Well, that's why we go on this
Okay,
podcast and
just
talk
because one
shit.
thing's better doesn't mean nothing's good.
Well, you know,
Both things can be bad.
I think it's
I
entertaining.
have a question. If there's two pieces of shit and just one smells worse than the other, do you think the other one's good? No, they're both pieces of shit.
Yeah, but would you rather have a dog shit in your house or a cat?
Neither.
Either.
Right.
If I don't have a cat.
Right, but if you had to pick an animal and that was going to happen, which one would you pick?
Again, neither.
One of them is going to shit in your house. Well, they're both going to shit in
Okay,
your
you
house.
realize if
I
I
don't
okay,
have-
if I train my dog to use like a freaking litter box and my dog, you know, a litter
Okay,
box
well,
will
there you-
covers the smell.
Well, there you go.
You guys talk-
There you go. There's your option.
If you don't have a litter
You're
box and your
taking
cat
dog
shitting,
shit
your
over
cat
cat
it's gonna
shit.
smell really bad.
Hold on.
He chose the dog shit over cat shit. There you go.
Look, like
I should train my dog to do that. That'd be kind of cool. Use my toilet.
just here's you know your next level cuckoo. If Alex Jones is calling you a fucking psych, like a fucking nutcase. He's like, I love Candace.
All right, guys, we're also gonna start our kick soon, so come watch us on that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So we're wrapping it up, guys. Wrapping it
Yep.
up.
How does Meech? Yep. We'll have Meech take it home.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning into the show once again. Sorry about the delays and
Yeah.
missing out last week.
I was sick, so pardon me.
Pardon
So
us.
we're gonna cross stream.
yeah.
Anyways,
So
we're still gonna show them YouTube, but we're also gonna stream on Pride Kick. As well.
we're working on the show behind the scenes. You know, getting
Mhm.
everything improved and set in stone, so that we can bring you, a quality show every week, man. Keep you up to date on what's going on in the world, what's going on in the market.
Talk a little shit.
Talk a
Yeah,
little shit.
definitely talked a little shit today.
Talk a lot of shit today.
A whole lot.
Hey, shit talking gets you famous.
Yeah.
But make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe
on.
if you're not subscribed, and make sure.
Oh,
you
Jordan wants to-
Since this is a shit
He
talking
wants to call
episode,
someone out.
I'm not calling nobody out. I'm just saying that we fucking told you so.
We did tell you so.
It's a
The
bear
is
market.
here.
You know, there's not much to say. It's a bear market. We're just talking
yeah,
shit to make the time pass. We'll move forward. Everything will be good. Just keep dollar cost averaging, buying. I mean,
I don't think it's a bear market for stock.
for crypto, it's
For crypto, it is.
For Bitcoin for sure. Not even. A
But,
question.
you know,
Altcoins is a permanent bear market.
as we get closer to time, I'm gonna show this trade. I'm gonna do it this time.
Good shit.
I'm gonna go
Guys,
buy
I
some
want you to clip
fucking.
him on that. So if he doesn't do it, you can
I'm
hold
gonna
him
be.
accountable.
We'll make
We
a
should
Wall
clip it
Street
ourselves.
bets. That's what we'll do. I'll put it on Wall Street bets.
Bet. All
We'll
right.
put it on there. Hey, look at me, dumbass. I just spent fucking 10,
Oh, we didn't even look at
15K.
Wall Street bets.
I don't want to look at Wall
We were
Street
just-
Yeah,
bets.
they're
We've
probably
been yapping
crying
today.
right now. They
We're-
probably killed themselves.
Go on big. Look up Wall Street
We'll
bets
do it
and
next
put
week.
crypto.
Yeah, yeah.
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 We'll have a
We
real.
gotta see.
We'll dedicate a.
We'll have a longer thing to look at anyways.
Right.
Thank you guys for
All right.
tuning in, man.
God bless,
Appreciate it.
guys.
God bless you.